Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is November 19th, and right now we're looking at the infrared satellite imagery. You can kind of see how our storm system is still with us here, spinning across Southern California, continuing to pump moisture back up into Arizona. There's some flood watches out there. Some of this precipitation trying to make its way back into southern Nevada as well. And we have what is yet another storm system that's going to be coming down the coastline here and taking a very similar path and bringing some rainfall, potentially heavy at times, towards portions of Southern California. So we're going to dive into all those details here as we go through the video this morning. Taking a look at the Doppler radar here as we go. What is this? We're looking at all the way on in through, I think, yesterday evening and scrolling through. You can see that moisture just continue to spin up and around. It is impacting some portions of California as well. As early as this morning, we're still continuing some of those showers and a few showers right off the coastline. But again, another storm system on its way. And take a look at just the last week for California. Look at the percent of average precipitation, just bullseye here across some of southern Nevada, large swath of California, portions of western Arizona as well. Very nice. I mean, very beneficial precipitation, all things considered. Now, if we look at the 14-day total precipitation, you can see a lot of Santa Barbara and Ventura County, a lot of Los Angeles County, a lot of heavy rainfall there across some of the transverse range. Sierra Nevada, big time rainfall there as well. Some of the San Joaquin, Sacramento Valley here, northern portion of the Sacramento Valley. Also a lot of rainfall here over the last 14 days, even getting into southern Nevada, which of course during any time of the year is really a fairly dry place. So any rainfall is welcome out there also. And even down towards San Diego, some decent amounts. You can kind of see how it gets cut off there across some of the higher terrain though. Now, the next storm system as it spins down here may bring some better amounts to, Imperial, San Bernardino, Riverside County here, and again to western Arizona. So I'll show you the latest on that here more in a moment. But no, Los Angeles National Weather Service just updated this very early this morning, and you can see the timing of this next system. There is a chance for thunderstorm activity here as well. You can see Wednesday late Wednesday night, San Luis Obispo County, Santa Barbara, Ventura, then Los Angeles County, mainly on the day Thursday there. So again, with all the rain that's fallen, it doesn't take a lot to kind of trigger, again, some of those debris and those mudslides out there. So do be careful, especially back up in the foothills, the canyon areas, some of those narrow, 2-lane roadways could have some problems with this next system as well. And Las Vegas National Weather Service talking about another rainy day today for some locations. Again, the further east you go, the more rainfall you're going to get. But some of that is coming across portions of California and Nevada this morning. Above 6,500 feet, you could get a quick 1 to 3 inches of snowfall possible, and you could get a thunderstorm, brief thunder possible, maybe a lightning strike or two kind of embedded in that activity. So additional rain chances. Phoenix National Weather Service calling attention to this. This is this next storm system as you go through Wednesday night and on in through Thursday. Again, another round of that precipitation coming over areas that have gotten recent rainfalls, and the flood watch is ongoing as of last night, and this is going on all the way on in through as far as Thursday morning for some locations. So here we go with that next storm system. You can see there's Lassen up here. You can see I-80's right there, and talking about snow levels between 5,500 and 6,500 feet. Looks like, oh, there's I-80 right there. Sorry, I pointed at the wrong place. 3 to 4 inches for Donner Pass. So do be careful going back and forth across the higher terrain Wednesday night through Friday, November 21st. So this is the storm timeline. You can kind of see this. You can pause that if you need, but you can see Wednesday night again through Thursday AM. Some of the snow levels perhaps as low as 5,000 feet at times. And the Bay Area, not expecting too much rainfall, but again, a nice beneficial rainfall coming across the region. San Francisco between 1 and 2/10 of an inch. And there are some beach hazard statements there for some of the coastal areas. There's some breaking waves, 13 to 18 feet, some rip currents, and those sneaker waves. So watch out for that. Now, this is day one. We saw that precipitation occurring across portions of western Arizona, just clipping California and some of Nevada. Day two, here we go again for Southern California. Got that marginal risk. Not an exceptionally strong system, but again, with a lot of rainfall, it could cause some issues. And there's day three, like I mentioned, could be getting out across some of the desert areas, including southwest Arizona. So here we go, looking at 18,000 feet or 500 millibars up in the mid levels of the atmosphere. And you can see our cold air aloft there. That's what's generating the precipitation currently. And this is our next storm system. You might think, oh, this is going to swing into the Pacific Northwest and bring them another decent frontal system. But you'd be a little bit mistaken if you were thinking that, because you can see a lot of that energy, the bulk of that cold air, really drives down across California and the southwest USA. It gets cut off from the jet stream. That cold air is going to be spinning, and it's going to be fairly slow moving again as we go towards the end of the week and on through this upcoming weekend before it finally kicks out of the region. Who knows knows what's going to happen after that. We'll worry about that later. But if we look at 500 millibars, there's the current storm system. There's the next one off to the upper left of this image. And again, if we scroll through here, you'll see how that jet stream drives down off our coastline and then eventually gets cut off from that polar jet up into British Columbia there. But yeah, there it is as we go through this upcoming weekend. Rinse and repeat. Deja vu all over again. So looking at the European model, there we go with that precipitation moving out of the area, quickly replaced by this next low. And again, it depends on just how long this wants to hang around, because you can't see it is producing some moderate, maybe some heavy rainfall at times. And it will produce some higher elevation snowfall across some of the transverse range, some of the peninsular range there as well, as you're going on through the day Thursday and on into Friday. And again, kind of slow moving there. You got to watch out because these can overperform and cause some flooding issues for some locations. We'll be kind of crack down on that here over the next couple of days. Now, look at the North American model, high resolution model through the next 60 hours shows a very similar picture to what the European model is showing. Again, some upper elevation snowfall. You can see some of that moderate heavy rainfall in some select locations. Again, got to really watch the position of that low. And surface base cape, just quickly, I'll scroll through this. There is a little bit of instability out there, so you can't rule out thunderstorms here, mainly on the day Friday, it looks like, across some portions, coastal areas of Southern California, and we'll see how that goes. You might even get some east of the mountains as well. Now, total precipitation in inches, I'll scroll through here. There's the ongoing system now, and then we scroll on in through Friday morning shown there. We're now into Saturday morning, then we go on into Sunday morning right about there. So you can see some heavy amounts for some select locations. Again, these storm systems tend to pack some surprises, so we got to watch that closely, and we'll break that down even more tomorrow. Now, positive snow depth change in inches. Those of you in Southern California want to go up across some of the higher terrain. Friday might not be a bad day to do it. You go fill up the bed of the truck with some snowfall and bring it down to the lower elevation, see how far you can get. But yeah, there is that snowfall coming. And you can see, again, another round for the Sierra Nevada as well. As I mentioned, snow levels maybe 5,000, 5,500 feet at their lowest with this next system. So yeah, check out the Patreon page if you like. What else? I will catch you guys in the next forecast. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you guys later.